and still get killed.
You'll be fine. No need to worry. You can just run and weather.
Sweet. I was kind of worried that there would have been like a problem with the Windows activation because I changed the RAM, but it seems it didn't cause any problems.
No, because Windows is tied to the motherboard, not to the RAM.
Yeah, true.
Which is great, because then when you sit there and think, well, it's getting a bit on now, it's like 8+ years old, oh, update me motherboard and me processor and everything all in one go, and then you realise, oh no, Windows key.
Windows key, oh wow. Ow.
Yeah.
Oh no. I partly sounded like Donald Duck right there. At least in my own ears.
I used to be able to do Donald Duck.
I think Christy at one point did like a pretty decent Donald Duck impression during like the one shot I ran.
Oh.
Yeah, I could do a Donald Duck voice.
Oh, cool. Wow. That's actually that's awesome. I didn't even know that you could do it. I'm just dumbfounded that you can actually do it.
I wanted to find Donald Duck at Disneyland. We didn't get to see him.
Aw, damn.
Saw Mickey Mouse and Minnie walking around, and we met Baloo and...
Oh.
But it's Donald and Daisy are my favourite.
Sweet.
And I didn't get to see them. So.
Aww. Sad face.
Apart from in the parade, but not actually like walking around.
Ah.
Aww.
I
Still.
myself haven't been in Disneyland. Never.
To tell you the truth, neither have I. I've never been to Disneyland ever.
Oh my god! I just as I heard Brian make that noise, I think it means that he will do everything in his power to take us to the Disneyland.
You think I'm married? Go take a long walk off a short pier. That was the same. Go.
Oh no! I was like, Foxy, I don't think that's what Brian's intending.
Now I've got to stop chuckling at the fact Foxy thinks I'm stupidly rich.
Maybe at some point. Maybe.
So what, Foxy, you're talking to the guy who spent like
$3,000
on like a freaking like
Possibly.
no, on a freaking like thing that he managed to win at some kind of
Yeah, don't remind me. I
auction.
didn't intend to win the auction.
But you still spent the money.
Well, yeah, it's a case of, oh, this is cool. It's stuff from a film that I liked. Oh, hey, some cool stuff to decorate the room with. Oh, well, I need to at least place a decent bid or something. Well, let's do it for the Cat Girl cosplay. No one's going to outbid me. For a whole weekend, I'm looking at it thinking, someone please outbid me so I can buy other things.
But why did you think 3,000 was like a decent bid when you clearly...
Because that was the bid I had to place. I set myself a
Jesus.
limit of 3,000. The whole point being, I could buy 3,000 little bits or a big thing. The suits of armour were going for $3,000 as well. I could have had a full
Jeez.
suit of armour.
Jesus Christ, Brian, like...
I could have used $3,000 completely different way.
And to be fair, it was actually more like £2,000, but then there's postage and import duty to pay.
But still, the
Although-
same amount of money.
It was still cheaper import duty on that than a deck of cards and a mug. Also
Jesus
from the US and
Christ.
about the same place as well.
Oh,
Jesus
damn.
Christ.
Import taxes in this country are stupid.
Do, do, do. Yes.
Anyway,
Yes.
Right, so,
just sort out the last little bits and make sure everything's all good to go.
Yeah, boy.
And it would help if I had VLC player open. The stream brought to you by Utter Silence.
Yes.
Da 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 da. And make sure that all the mics are turned on. Like for the thing. Unlike like the second to last time.
Yeah, no, that was OBS just being like, oh, sorry, was there an audio input? I wasn't reading it.
Ah.
There should be now.
Yes.
Also, it's kind of funny that I have said like probably like 30 times today alone that I have the games tonight, like every week, and
Yes.
my friend is still like, you are going wherever you are, and we have been waiting here for you like 2 hours. I'm like, I have my designated stream on Monday.
Yeah, dipshits.
Yeah.
Why am I such a dick tonight? I'm so sorry.
I don't know.
I
It's
don't
fun.
know. I'm so sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Don't be sorry.
About being such a dick. I'm I shouldn't laugh at this, but I am.
We all sometimes are.
Yeah, but then there's like being a dick and being funny, and then there's being a dick and actually meaning it. Like, Jesus! What the fuck is wrong with me?
Nothing's wrong with you.
Yes, there is. Shut up, Brian.
Hey, if there wouldn't be something wrong with you, you wouldn't be hanging around with the ragtag party of us.
I mean, this is very true, so. This is very true.
We are all, in our own unique way, somehow messed up.
I mean, fair.
I almost typed it. I nearly tweeted it as well. I started typing away and my brain typed from my fingers and I was typing in a cavalcade of fuck-ups.
Oh boy. I'll try not to be a dick tonight.
I think I actually, as we are waiting, I kind of have the time to set up things.
No,
Okay.
do not put your RAM in the frickin' like thing. Like you've already.
I mean, starting OBS and Chatty and announce that I am streaming.
Like, you better be.
Yeah.
What is wrong with me? I'm such a horrible person.
Yeah, you need to get into paladin mode. You need to be nice to everyone.
Yeah, this is true. But to be fair, even when I was playing like the bloomin' paladin, I was like, no touching without consent, sort of thing. You silly person, goose, you. Sort of thing. Like, I don't think she's your typical paladin. I think.
To be fair, this
Oh.
is coming from me, whose idea of playing a paladin was always asking the DM, is this creature evil?
Yes.
with the smite active, just so I knew how much damage I needed to roll.
Yeah.
Doesn't die in one hit, it has to be evil.
Yeah.
I need to actually quickly pull up my green screen.
Thinking about it, I'm surprised it hasn't come up yet in the Pathfinder game
Oh, yes.
that I've been streaming. Because all the characters there are actually ones from the books.
Oh.
So the barbarian's in there, her name I've completely forgotten. So is the sorcerer and the bard. I think they're both legendary characters as well.
Oh, in Pathfinder. Oh, God.
Yeah, in the Pathfinder
no
Kingmaker
idea.
game.
I have no idea.
Well,
Okay.
it's kind of how you can do a Pathfinder thing of like, here's a pre-gen character, and it's fully pre-gen.
Okay. I just got a message from Dom. He's not going to turn up. Yeah, he's not going to turn up. So.
Okie dokie then. In which case then I shall pop out his character sheet.
Okay.
Where is it? Siren Fox.
I actually will also quickly go to the bathroom.
Okie dokes then.
God damn it, Foxy!
Well, that's fine. Once he goes and does that,
Okay, fair. I mean, yeah.
we can do all the usual intro shenanigans and what have you.
Okay.
So, if everybody's good, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Tales of Fumbles and Fortunes here on Tales of Gaming Addiction. A show where we sit around and play D&D and generally have a good time. At least,
Yay.
I tend to have a good time.
Yeah.
So, our wonderful band of adventurers, calling themselves the Burning Soul, are currently stuck in the war between Valencia and the rest of the free cities. And you guys are fighting against Valencia, done a few missions here and there. Your most recent one is to sneak into Valencia and try and cut the beast off at the head and end this quick. To aid you in this, you've been told, like, there is a waterway outside the city, you can sneak in that way, and that should get you into the city without too much trouble. Your newest companion, what was your name now? It's Hojo, wasn't it?
Yoko Chin?
Oh yeah, Yoko-chin.
Yoko.
For some reason, the overlay hasn't updated. I know I updated it.
Because fun times.
No, because I think OBS just doesn't play half the time.
Yeah.
I know it. I know I
Personally,
changed
yeah.
that. It's not Hongsei.
Yeah, see, you can't even pronounce it right. That's why I changed the name.
Yep.
It's Hong Se.
Anyway, the paladin has led you into the waterway. Whilst you were going through the waterway, you came across a creature known as a Deathlock. It was kind of like a reanimated warlock. It was kind of fun to try and hurt you all with spells. And his 3 Babao buddies. To which the paladin used her channel divinity, got all 3 of them to basically run away, reduce problems in the fight.
Actually, I think it's only 2.
No, he made all 3 run.
Really? I thought I only made 2.
I can't remember if it was 2 or 3.
It was 2.
In
It
any
was
case,
2 because one of them stayed behind.
yeah. In any case, as you guys dealt with the Deathlock and then looted the place and moved on, one of the Babao that ran off popped back up again using the river as a cover. But that's where we find ourselves.
Yes.
Yes.
Is you guys continuing on down the waterway. So, what's the current marching order?
I think it's me going first.
And I will go second.
Okay.
Week 32, right?
31.
31.
Indeed, Valencia nights and days. There we go. So, as you guys proceed onwards, you encounter no other traps, and the waterway continues for a good, what feels like miles. Well, a mile, rather than miles. It is a good mile. Until eventually, whilst it doesn't stop abruptly, it does carry on. You do come across a ladder on your left-hand side.
Oh, boy.
I leave it up to you guys if you want to come up here or further on down the line.
Might it be suggestion to have one of us look up and see what is up there? Make sure that we don't encounter any bad people.
That is very true.
I mean, I don't mind going up, but it's up to you lot.
You could go up.
I could.
Down, 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 down.
Yeah.
To leave this.
Dun, dun,
Oh,
dun.
well, I could go that way if you really want to, but I think you guys might die on arrival.
Yeah.
Or maybe Brian's double bluffing us.
Maybe.
Choose to go up the stairs. I miss a shit ton of magical items.
Oh god damn it.
Alright, if no one has objections, I go up.
Okay.
Okay then, Yoko Ono. Give me a perception check.
One perception check coming right up.
As I've realised that my Uplay pop-ups are not muted.
That's a 13.
A 13 on your perception. As you appear above ground,
Yes.
poke your head out and look around. You can see the river is to your right hand side. And it's flowing quite strong, quite well. To your left is a wooden structure. And beyond is also more structures. You appear to have arrived in the city.
Alright.
In fact, if you give me a moment...
Ooh, do we have a map? Do we have a map?
Of course we have a map of Valencia. Because you guys came here way back at the start of the campaign and never got rid of it.
Yes, this is true.
So you reckon you're somewhere about here.
Alright.
Alrighty.
I would like to climb back down and relay this to everyone.
Okay.
Yeah. It seems we have arrived in Valencia. Hey.
How is the weather there?
Good question. How is the weather there, DM?
The weather when you appeared was raining. It is quite gloomy as well. So anybody that had problems with daylight wouldn't have problems with the daylight. Not that it really matters anyway.
Ooh, symbolism.
Doing it all wrong, you know, Brian.
Mm.
You should be saying it like this. This is your captain speaking. We have arrived at our destination. The weather is with a slight perception of rain. If you look out the left window, you will see a fiery, burning hell of mist. And if you look out the right window, you will see...
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now landing at Silent Hill Airport. It's currently 12 o'clock local time, and it will always be 12 o'clock local time. You will never leave.
Damn.
The Pyramid Head will be there to take care of your bags.
Yes. In the meantime, yeah, it's very wet out there. It's raining, so we better be careful.
Yes, there is actually that is a good point, and also rain can cover up our steps. so we can actually move pretty silently if we want to.
That is very good point. Betois, is it?
Yes.
Good. I remember name.
A very well timed ding.
Ding!
That's why I will remember that.
Yes.
Okay, so did you guys want to break through to the surface?
I believe so.
Okie dokes, then I have a map already prepared for you.
Ooh. Well then.
So welcome to the Valencian surface. Get a preppy music playing. So as you guys all pop up above surface, so like I said earlier, it's raining. It's not like a heavy rain, it's that annoying sleet that always gets you soaked without really trying.
Sleet.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just looked up the link Christy posted in the chat. There. That is a great meme.
But yes. Anyways.
Anyway. So, here you go, guys. You are currently placed over here.
Yes.
The world lies open before you. The black areas you can't see are actual buildings, but there is an alleyway you can spot down here. I'm assuming my reveal tool actually works. For some reason it's not clipping.
I say we approach with caution. For all we
Yes.
know, soldiers could be walking around and they could ask us questions as to why we are here.
That is very true.
There we go. So, who's doing what?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Don't know what happened there.
Could be the eternal Discord problem.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
damn
could be
Discord.
Discord being weird.
Anyways, guys and girls, how do you wish to proceed within the city?
Carefully and silently. I mean, what?
Yes.
Surely we've got a stealth person who can easily just, go stealth, have a quick look around the corner, just give us a better idea.
Why can't I picture Dario saying that and deliberately looking at Betois?
Yes.
There.
I mean, this is true.
This is
It's
very
our best
true.
advantages.
Oh, I mean, do I keep my spells slots? Because, I mean, I'm thinking of casting invisibility, but at the same time... I mean, it's up to you, like, Betois, whether you want to be invisible or whether you can manage sneaking around without any
Problems.
problems.
It's just one single roll of the dice. We get lucky or we don't get lucky.
That is very true, because we might need the invisibility spell in the coming events. That I could just try to sneak around with
So we're
my
also not in
skills.
combat, so you can use it as many times as you like.
Yes. And it is it greater invisibility or is it the normal invisibility?
It's normal invisibility.
Okay, because greater invisibility doesn't break when like fighting and stuff, but otherwise normal invisibility does. But I could try to sneak first, and then if the stuff hits the fan, we could.
Run away to a different building and hopefully they won't find us?
Yes, and then you could cast invisibility.
Well, let's see how you get on with sneaking around first.
Pretty damn good stealthing.
Yeah.
So, Pitois, you
Yeah.
sneak down to the alleyway.
Yes.
Whatever if I was on the reveal tool. You can see it opens out onto the main road.
Okay.
Up and down the street you can see various shops and businesses. The local pub to the area called the Crossed Bows.
Hmm.
Not to be confused with the Crossbow. The landlord gets
okay.
very upset at that kind of thing.
Mhm.
A couple more alleyways, but more importantly 5 guards. They seem to be loitering around at the crossroad.
And in this case, Batois is sneaking back to the group and asking that we have 5 guards guarding the way down. So should we kind of like, maybe do something?
I have a question. Do they actually know what we look like?
I don't think they know.
Currently, as far as you guys would be aware, no. The only person that might be an issue would be you, Dario, because you are currently dressed like a Embermine soldier. It's kind of like walking around revolutionary America in a red coat. You look good, but you're also a big beacon target for someone to shoot you.
Tom, stop rapping.
There's only one way to go. Not me, but send someone else to walk out in the street just singly. They react. We know they look. They know how we look. If they don't react, 4 of us who are free to walk around, and I'll just hide here.
Just a quick question. Is there a way down here? Behind.
Where you'll have to ping it for me.
Like,
Here.
towards... Oh.
Like here, down.
You
All
could
the way
try
down
and
here.
swim down the river if you so choose.
Okay, because
It is a little bit rough going, so you might take some doing.
What would I need to roll?
For a swim, you would need to roll for me an athletics check.
Just a moment. I'll check. And I am not going to swim. So we could try to take down the guards which are down here.
But that would cause scene, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
I have
that?
planned.
Just
Okay.
as I said, just one of us walk out.
Mm-hmm.
Walk out. See if they react. If they react, we know they look. They know how we look. If they don't react, is you move around, and I'll just hide and lurch around here.
That is actually a very valid point. Yes. Let's do it like that.
If all else fails, I can always cast minor illusion to distract them.
Yes.
Precisely. Or I'll just pop out and go
Precisely.
hello and see if I can distract them for you.
Yeah. So, who goes first?
Well, why make things complicated to try and swim down the river when we can just walk out and see if they react?
Yes. That is very true.
The question is, who should walk out?
Not me. I vote for the person not here.
I am more of a ranged fighter, so
I suppose it might be up. I suppose it should be up to me. After all, I could
Yeah.
be. After all, I am elf, and they could be friendly towards me.
that is true. That is very true.
And Zyron even dusts himself off a little bit and seems to be straightening himself up. I suppose I could always do it. I'm a charismatic fellow.
Ah, that is true. But hold on. Would Yoko know anything about like the elven kind of guys having a problem with Zyron?
Generally, half elves aren't the most liked by general elves. They're a half breed. They're a sign of racial weakness.
I mean, you can be charismatic, guy. I think it may be risky for you because not a lot of elves see half elves as pure breed. No offense.
Done taken.
But you can always cause distraction if needs be.
At this point, Batois actually pulls out his short bow just to be ready.
Yeah, certainly keep stuff on hand, but
Yes.
I think you guys know when things go south. You'll certainly hear it.
Yes.
Also, we should have code word. So in case how you say shit hits fan,
Mm-hmm.
you shout out and we spring to action.
Yes.
Again, there will know when things go wrong. Just don't rush in.
Fine. So I assume you're going to Zyron.
Yeah, but it seems only fair. You might need some charisma in this.
Fair. All right, I leave it to you.
Alright then. So as you two step out into the street.
Oh, just Zyron or myself and Zyron or?
I thought you were going with Zyron.
Oh yeah, I'm going with Zyron. And why has my thing not updated? Hold on. God damn it.
Also, why
Hang on.
hasn't my token updated to the correct name? Because there is R and O and R.
I think it's pulling old token data for that bit.
Yeah,
Could
fair.
be.
We could pretend to be couple. I mean, only if you're comfortable. Or just friends. Friends could do.
But Zyron sort of blushes for a second. It's like, I appreciate it, but not right now. Let's just pretend to be friends.
Okay, friends it is.
And as you two step out into the street, into the bustle of the day's traffic and everything else, the guards sort of glance over at you and then just glance back and sort of have no conversation with one another.
Does it look like they're sort of thinking, that's them, or...
Nope. If this were Assassin's Creed, there's no alert indicator or anything.
So they no react, meaning they not know who we are.
That is very true.
I mean, only Zyron can hear this. So, I mean, don't know whether there's any way to send the message to the others. Apart from running over and being like, it's clear!
Yeah, Zyron doesn't have any way of sending a message.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's got line of sight. So Zyron would do a simple, maybe thumbs up gesture just to the side of him, not really noticeable to a guard. Atois picks it up from where he's standing, because he's on the corner.
Yes.
Oh.
And there we go. You get the chain message of thumbs up. It's all clear.
Yep.
I'll just go be the one hanging back here where Atois is. Everyone else can kind of just stroll on by. Maybe not all as a group of 4. That's a bit too obvious. 2 by 2 or 2-1-1, something along those lines. Stagger it out. Make it look like we're just mingling. Less conspicuous.
This may be a bit late now, but how will Dario find us? We may need to meet up at some point. So...
Well, we'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it.
If need be, you go past them, create an optical illusion, say around there, because they're all focusing on that. I come skipping across and see if there's any buildings or any alleyways to your left.
But we need to get to main place where main person who declared war is.
We're just scouting at the moment. We can always come back to this point.
Okay. I'll just continue sort of walking by, sort of being pleasant and all, like pretending to have...
You two have now appeared together, so you kind of have to stick together.
Yep. I will say, as you two walk down the street and get close to this group of guards, eventually the one in the road pipes up and holds his hand out to stop you. He's got his musket over his shoulder, a sword to his side, and... afternoon, folks, do you have papers at all?
Do we have papers?
No, you don't.
Okay, I am going to cast Minor Illusion to make it look as though we do have papers.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you sit there and, papers, and...
Sorry, papers you say?
Yeah, papers.
They should be here somewhere. And she'll just pat herself down, pretending to be like, la la la, oh, here they are.
What are these pockets?
Yeah. And, she'll produce the papers in quotation marks.
Okay, and they need to make an investigation check.
Please be stupid guards, and they're just like, yep, this is okay.
The guards. It's all a question of do I roll well.
No.
What's your spell save DC?
I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, no!
Is it 15?
It's 14!
Oh no!
Ooh, ouch.
So the guard looks at them, he goes to reach out to check him, and his hand just goes straight through. And he's like, lads? Click, 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 click. Yoko and Zyron have one action before I start combat.
Okay. Shit. God damn it! Hold on. I really need to do this, but I think I used up all those spell slots for that. Okay.
Zyron, by the way, does have a plan
Okay.
for his one action.
I think Tom does as well. But
Okay. What's your plans?
But it's kind of failed now because I was just about to suggest that you check the buildings to the side before actually rushing down to where the group was. seeing that you kind of missed this door there, that door there, and you could have easily just made your way towards that door without entering the blockade.
Well, Yoko has an intelligence of 10. She knows what she's doing.
You know, obviously that door there leads to whatever building this is connected to, which could then went to a back route here.
Oh, I got it. Okay. I have a plan, but I will let everyone else do their plans first.
Well, Siren's plan, what plan B was, the reason why he said you would hear it is because he's about to let off a rather loud bang.
My plan would be to use this. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that... Okay. Choose a number of humanoids within 60 feet of you, up to a number equal to your charisma modifier. So that would be... 3. Okay. So, I guess the guy's in front of us? Yeah, the guy's in front of us. So, Yoko is just going to, Yoko is just going to apologize profusely.
Okay.
And go, I'm so sorry. We no mean to, deceive you or anything. To make up for it, how about I perform to you a little interpretive dance? Oh no, this is gonna go so...
It's all down to their roles.
Yeah. So they need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, wisdom. Sorry, I was clicking on charisma. My bad.
I mean,
Let's try this again.
oh god.
Oh
Oh
god.
no. Can we just keep the first two and the and the last one, please?
As if anything's gonna go smoothly for you. It's about time the tables turned.
Okay, so one of them fails.
Yes, the other two are very much well aware that you tried to charm them.
If the hang on. If a target succeeds on its saving throw, the target has no hint that you tried to charm it.
Oh, so I wrote that wrong.
Aha!
Yes.
Well, in any case, the two that pass, it's a nice try and everything, miss, but I'm afraid we will have to arrest you right now. Never mind, can't use Jenkins. Erwin, Sykes, bind them in irons, we'll sort them out in a minute.
Hello,
I
boys.
was about to say, do you want Siren to go with his plan, the plan B?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I mean, one of them's charmed, so wouldn't they be nice and just be like, hey, she's cool.
Sadly, he still has a duty to perform.
While charmed in this way, the target idolizes you. It speaks glowingly of you to anyone who speaks to it, and it hinders anyone who opposes you, avoiding violence unless it was already inclined to fight on your behalf.
Yeah, he's still going to bind you in irons and take you to the dungeon. So it's be a case of, look, we'll go into this pub, hold you here for a minute, we'll send someone to actually go and get your papers to confirm that you exist. He has a family to feed, but he doesn't want to get his ass kicked by his mates.
Right. Siren, I think you should carry out your plan.
Okay then. I'll have initiative rolls of everyone. As Dario, you can hear the commotion, but Suara as well. So if you want to step out into the road, Dario, you can, but you do see the ensuing fireball.
I'm so sorry.
I don't know about.
Whoa.
No. Don't know about going or not from this session because I'm not. I just keep on falling asleep. know. I might not sort of join in, if that makes sense.
Then I think it might be best if you go to sleep if you are so sleepy, because well,
But I can't for another hour.
Yeah, go have a lie down.
Mentally. I want to carry on listening, but I'm just not joining in, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It makes sense.
That's cool then. Okay, so with that said, got everyone's initiatives. I need to make them all have dexterity saves, as you all hear a very loud explosion, and so I'm just going, I wonder what this chord does. Saving throw, dex. What's this spell save at these days? 15.
Yeah.
So 1 failed, 2 failed, 3 failed,
Yes.
4 failed. I was nearly a 20. I could see it right there about 20. Why?
Yes.
Take half damage.
Are they dead?
Funnily enough, as the smoke clears from the explosion, so yeah, the smoke settles Dragon Ball Z style, and on the ground you just see 5 corpses laid out.
Oh. Well, that was a burn and a half.
Yes.
It was. I'm gonna have to remember that chord
I
now.
suggest we hit inside the building. Sure, that might bring some attention towards this corner of the street.
Yes, I
Yeah.
agree.
Agreed. Which one would you like? You got 3. You got 1, 2, or 3.
I think I would go here.
I agree. Let's go. Whee!
Okay then. So we won't worry about initiative because I didn't think they would all actually die. I was expecting Zyron to roll pretty below average instead to make their saves. But that's all fine. So, as you guys make a break, you come into this building here. Which,
Yes.
to your surprise, Darrow's especially, is a workshop. With 2 quite large furnaces at full whack. They are glowing white hot. Though whilst no one's tending to them, they appear just to be taking raw ore in, melting down, and just spewing out pig iron at the bottom. But you have no idea where the iron itself is going.
Automated industry.
But it's got all the kit you'd need to make items and gear, but nobody's home.
So does this mean we could upgrade our weapons to +1s or at least?
Not well. You could if you had time.
But we don't. Damn it! Whoopsie.
Yeah. And I'm getting a lot of messages. What on earth? Oh. Okay. Never mind. WhatsApp group just being silly. And I'm getting distracted.
What's around there? It's still blacked off.
Yeah, sorry, that's the rest of the building. It's just where I've snapped a grid and... So there you go. Apologies.
Windows.
No, there are no windows in here. It's actually quite... Aside from the furnaces being red hot, it's the only source of light.
Interesting.
Can anyone see outside, see if there is any guards swarming to said?
Yeah, we're just going to
Massacre.
clear the dead ones off the board for now. And like I said,
Mm,
they take up space.
I could try to look through the door.
You certainly
Try
can.
and help out?
And that's perception, I believe.
Indeed it is. So, poking your head out the door, seeing just through the annoying mizzle and everything. The 5-day guards are still there.
Mm-hmm.
The last flicks of flame from the fireball spell appear to be burning away at loose powder on their jackets and things like that. And we'll put on the rest of the map as well for you, so you can see the rest of the road.
Yes, please.
At least then you know that the crossroad is a bit wider. You can hear the sound of guards rushing and people are asking what's that explosion. And you make out someone over here seems to be like beckoning you in.
Oh. So what do
Should
your
we-
cat's eye see?
There is someone in the building across us to making hand gestures that we should go there.
I suggest we move quickly before he
Yes.
does have the opportunity.
I believe so. As well.
Alright.
I'm covering. Move, move, move.
Move!
Hold on a second, let me just roll a quick little dice.
Meow.
I actually wanted a dice roll. Pretty darn handy. So, as you all make your way outside,
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
and I do mean literally as you all just get out here, because they do get to go ahead of you,
Mm-hmm.
you see the first group of guards arrive.
Damn.
But up. There's only 3 of them,
Mm-hmm.
but they all point their guns at you and yell, "Stop right there! Explain yourselves, what's going on down here?"
Batois is actually going to take his bow and prepare it for his turn.
Okay. Dario, you are up first.
I don't think there's any chance we can talk our way out of this. So.
I think there isn't.
I'm waiting to see what Dario's going to pull off now. I foresee pain in my future.
A lot of pain.
What kind of cover does that wall give?
It's not a wall, it's the sign. Just to help identify that the building here is something important, whereas the others are kind of meh in the grand scheme of things.
You say they're armed with muskets or some kind of gun.
They are armed with what appear to be muskets.
I suggest you try and get up close and quickly. Remember, muskets are ineffective at short range.
Oh,
Hi.
Hello.
And since everyone went quiet,
No, we're waiting on Tom.
Yes.
I love days.
Okay. Your first shot fires. And as it does so, it rips through the top half of his chest and he falls to the ground, gasping for air. But very much a dead man. And go ahead for your second shot.
Oh,
Ooh. This one, the shot goes a little bit wider than you intended. It sort of like grazes through a pit of his ribcage, seems to like skate along the ribs. He still falls to one knee and gasping for air, but he's not dead. But he's in a very bad shape. And with that brings us to Yoko.
all right. Yoko is going to. I mean. Right. Is there anything else that I can do that doesn't? I mean. So we getting rid of these guards.
I'm guessing
Oh.
because, I've already just blown one to smithereens and the other one's got a slight hole in its chest.
Alright, so Yoko is gonna I just need to measure the distance.
I don't think what I've just done is, classed as a universal greeting and let's all go out for a nice cup of tea and biscuits.
Okay. Yoko is gonna charge him. She's going to use her glaive on this guy.
Okay.
Okay. God damn it.
Do you come rushing over, lash out with your glaive? There! Manages to roll to one side.
Oh boy. And there's not. Is there anything I can do for a bonus action? Not really. Apart from Shield of Faith. So I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself. So that I get +2 for my AC.
Okay. There we go. Give you a nice muscle icon. Buff
Nice.
yourself.
Yes.
Betoit, it is your go.
Betoit will take a shot at this guy here.
Alright then, go for it. Roll that attack.
Yes, I shall.
Also, go ahead and add your sneak attack damage. Because you have an ally within 5 feet. Very nice. A massive change from last week.
Nice.
21. Total.
And with that, as he's like right out the way from your glaive, Yoko, you just watch the arrow fly past him. Well, fly past you and just hit him like square in the eyeball.
Oof.
As he just sort of like sits there for a second, not realising what's gone on, just sort of collapses. And that brings us to Zyron, who's just 5 feet too short.
Also, Siren isn't visible on the turn order.
No, he's on now. He's technically the last in the order.
Ah,
He should be anyway. He should be cycling through.
yes. I cannot see. I just see my role as last.
Yeah. Same.
Interesting. So that fixed it.
No.
No.
Not fixed it at all.
Huh.
Well, I mean, you can always do Zyron now.
Yeah, well, Zyron's now anyway. It's just a case of interesting. I didn't realise that you guys couldn't see each other on the initiative order.
I mean, there we go.
I always thought you could. Well, Zyron drops a whole load of insults in Elvish. And it's like the anime long string of insults. If there was a bleeper, the bleeper would constantly be going. A wisdom saving throw.
And fail.
And he was not in the best of shapes.
He mocked him to death.
Pretty
Yes.
much. This Howard sitting like, oh, I wish now I had a mic.
Oh, Zyron, that was foul language you had.
Never mind the foul language, it was effective. Move.
Okay, and yeah, Yoko's just gonna run in like meow.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys will get in before the next wave of guards arrive.
Run.
Just need a thing. Bear with me. I had it somewhere. I had a track that I was going to play. It was all lined up. It was going to be amazing.
More guards.
There it is. Anyway. As you guys enter
Oh no.
the Crossbows
Oh,
Tavern, the person that Bethwa you saw beckoning you greets you as you enter. He is actually a humanoid wearing a simple peasant's outfit, has a hood up, obviously where he just doesn't want to get too cold from the damp air and everything. But beckons you in, it's like, I saw what happened at the guard post. Are you alright?
Yes, we are quite alright.
Yeah, we actually unscathed.
Are you by chance here to, kill the ruling council?
We here to take out person who started this silly thing about declaring war on everyone else.
Oh, thank you so much for that. We've been trying to start resistance for weeks, but it hasn't. Every time we start, the guards come in and just take everyone prisoner. What kind of madness has this world come to? Still, best hide you. Steve, could you put these guys in the beer cellar and we'll square up later? And to which Steve, the barkeep, another elderly human, beckons you down and takes you into the beer cellar. And after a couple of tense hours beneath the floorboards, you can hear the guards storming the pub and asking people, have you seen anything around here? Who killed the guards out the front? Yada yada yada. And after a few tense moments, they all leave. And eventually you hear as you're told that, the coast is clear, you can come back up again.
Oh. Well, that was very tense.
Yes.
I'd not
it was.
want to do that again.
That was... Well, that was how our adventures usually go.
Fair. So, I think introduction should be in order first.
Probably is.
Yeah, so what can we call all of you then?
We are called Burning Soul.
Oh, you're a group of sellswords? Mercenaries?
Things.
Alright, fine. Well, My name is Dave. I'm the leader of the, I suppose you could say, resistance, although calling it resistance is a bit of a stretch. Steve, the barkeep over there, is our second in command. He keeps our little hideaway a secret. And yeah, this is all a bit sudden. We weren't expecting people to come rushing in.
Well, we tried Art of Distraction, but they seem to see past our charming nature. She says, blushing embarrassingly and nervously laughing.
So
Yeah.
Normal anime girl.
Yeah. Sweat drop.
Well, at least you all made it out okay, and we actually have something that might help you, although they don't have picture ID, so it wouldn't get you that far into the city, but it might help you move around a little bit easier through the guards. And he gives each of you a fake ID.
Ah, sweet.
Ooh.
Each of which just has a random name and a height and a weight. Some of it clearly doesn't match up.
I will edit this later.
Yeah, the Siren looks at his and goes, I am not 4 foot nothing. Yeah, as I played D&D for the first time, he just had a completely random generated character sheet. But anyway, that aside, so you guys can now move around the city a little bit easier, which is the main thing. But still, have you actually come to save us? Oh, no, wait, we've already discussed this. You are here to save us. I suppose it's best to tell you what's been going on, if that helps.
Yes, that would be quite helpful, if you don't mind.
Okay. He gets several drinks for you all, and he explains that what happened when everything started was before winter they had an unusual arrival come in. Some regal-looking lord bringing a gift for the town of Valencia and the ruling council. A very large chest or some sort of crate. My name is Alan Blackmore. It's actually quite a cool character name. But anyway, yeah, and the people were handed this kind of a gift. And when they opened it, things started going wrong when it arrived.
So
The people suddenly started flipping entire personalities, so they went from being, yeah, that's fine, mister, we can lay off the 5 gold debt we have, to, you owe us 5 gold plus 300% interest.
So you know what this individual looked like?
Tall, wearing black armor, red trim, really handsome guy. And we're talking the handsome of handsome. And points to Zion, it's even gives him a run for his money.
Interesting.
That's not hard.
Yeah, that's...
Zion just ow! Oh, my bleeding heart!
You know how to cast vicious mockery?
My self-esteem has been shattered. But anyway, but yeah, this guy just compelled people to do things that they wouldn't normally do. And then there was this whole box that he gave, and it did weird things. Well, weird things have been happening since it arrived. And now we're stuck in a war, and people don't want to be at war. We just came out of one, and now we're in another one.
You know what is inside this box?
Well, whatever it is, it can't be good.
Of course not.
So hoping folks might have an idea. In fact, on that note, those of you who are trained in religion, i.e. it's highlighted for you, can go ahead and give me a religion check.
Aha. Yeah.
What is it a check for?
A religion, but only if you're proficient in it.
So, look, see, I think I am. I'm not.
Okay.
Neither am I.
Only I am proficient in religion. Yay!
So is Siren, but again, I'm DMing Siren, so there's not much I can
Fair.
do unless Siren gets a good roll, which she just did. So between Yoko and Siren, they managed to piece together that it's not so much the person that was the problem; it was the object. The gods. It's mainly from like old stories, like Pandora's box. It's the closest you can get. It seems to be like a mortal fail-safe. The fact that it's here is a worrying thing. It's meant to be a myth.
You think this person who brought box is also affected by it?
I doubt it, or why else bring it here?
Fair point. I suppose only way to get to that box is to get inside that building where Cancel are.
Indeed. So just to bring you guys back over to the main map for a second. Or at least the town map. So you guys are about where that blob is.
Okay.
It's not 100% accurate, but it gives you a rough idea. And you guys know the city hall is south somewhere and across the bridge. And so your fake IDs will get you close, but then just getting into the building would be the next big step. But anyway, Dave, finishes up the events and everything, regarding the war. And, the city is now, complete until lockdown. So, guard patrols are around them, people have to carry IDs. The guard are well aware of Embermine's impending siege. So, they might ease off ahead of that, and you guys might be able to use the confusion for your advantage.
That is interesting, yes.
But beyond that, there's not a lot they can do to help.
No, you help more than enough, and we are grateful. And we're grateful for that. It's just a case of how to get into City Hall.
Well, you've got the front door, we've got maybe underground. Although the front gate's probably your best bet. And this is coming from Siren, by the way. Just like the front door.
There is. So is it like it has walls around it?
Yeah, it's think of like a traditional keep design. So you got like the castle in the middle and then an
Mhm.
outer wall surrounding it, but replace the keep with an actual smaller building.
Yes.
Mhm.
Almost like an old Roman villa.
Interesting.
So the walls, well, climbable if you had a couple of boxes to get over it, or you could just go straight in through the front door.
I think Batua could try to find the boxes and go over the wall rather than try to just march in the city hall from the front gate.
We could. Problem is, if you, and again, Siren points out the problem that if you go in on your own round the back, if you get caught, you're done.
That is true. That is very true.
Hmm.
So, what are the options again?
You can go in through the front door, or try and sneak in over the wall around the back.
And we think our IDs are solid.
The fake IDs will get you close to the city hall, yeah. And then once Embermine has the siege, your military mind is like, oh, yeah, all the guards have been pulled to the front line, we can just walk in with impunity, or at least use it as cover.
Oh, since you mentioned.
Just go front door.
Since you mentioned about that, since you mentioned about confusion with Amber Mine soldiers and the impending siege, why not make it earlier? I cast minor illusion to make it sound as though there's soldiers coming. Soldiers go to source of sound, and then everyone else can get in through to City Hall.
That is a good plan, actually. Hmm.
Of course, I be on my own, but I can catch up to you.
That is true, but if you get trouble, if you get into trouble, that's a whole other world of hurt.
Well, I can make myself invisible.
It's true.
Well,
Right front door and maybe take the idea that Tashi is producing. It's better than trying to leap over the back wall and just end up in a world of pain.
So, anyone else have better suggestion?
Not really.
nah, Siren hasn't got much. Although if he really wants to, he could polymorph into something and really cause some fun.
I don't think I can polymorph. Closest I can try is phantasmal force. But even then, what could I do for phantasmal force that makes sense for gods?
No, the Siren's saying like he could polymorph.
Ah, that is good idea. Into what exactly?
No, so I'm just reading. Anything with a CR of 7 or lower.
Oh, not bad. Not bad
So
at
really, in the
all.
grand scheme of things, like Tyrannosaurus Rex. Oh no, that's CR8. Sorry, I put the filtering backwards.
I was going to say, I transform into a Triceratops.
Yeah,
I know, I was trying to think of something like Zion would have seen. So we could go like elephant, cave bear, giant boar. But yeah, you can certainly go for a nice big elephant charge.
Ooh, I like it. You force your way in, you get to box, and
It was more like storm the front gate and scare the living daylights out of everyone.
that is also true.
But still, we could just wait for the siege to start. I mean, the siege is meant to be like in a couple of days.
Mm.
I was thinking logically, if we wait, it's likely to die down in terms of this current, high alert in the city, still searching for us.
That fair point.
Because if we just let it die down, we can gather our intelligence over the next few days. Better understanding.
Yeah, as you say that, Dave pipes up and says, well, yeah, I've got a small network still. I can tell you what districts to avoid.
Also, I remember you have friend half-orc warlock, correct? What about him?
we have currently no idea where he is.
Yeah, he's kind of gone off and done his own thing.
I mean, from what Letta said, he decided to take care of things. No, he decided to take down people who caused all this. So he could very well be in Valencia right now.
He could be, but there's no guarantee.
It's just possibility. In case he does turn out to be threat.
I doubt he could be a threat. Just like a loose cannon.
Yeah, I doubt he would be a threat for us.
Anyway, I'm about to get reamed on something in a minute. I can feel it. So, how do you guys want to play it?
So we either have Zyron charging in as an elephant or something big and terrifying, or we could start siege early, or we could start fake siege early, or we wait until Embermine does siege and go from there.
I'm just going to point out the logical solution is the third one, because first one could go terribly wrong, second one could go terribly wrong, third one outside of our control. If it goes wrong, it's not our fault.
Fair.
So also, everyone else is distracted on the third one. On me ensuing the knocking on their front door. Whereas the other two, it's just us.
I agree with Dario on this.
Also, obviously, third one, we allow ourselves to gather more intelligence and actually get a better understanding of what we're walking into. Military man.
That's fair.
I stand with you on that one, Dario. I like your plan. Certainly use the siege as a cover. Okay then. So, you guys spend the next couple of days hunkered down here and around town. With that said, there are shops here that are open for you to use. Dave will run back and forth to buy things as a guide for you all.
Okay.
These include things like there we go. Oh, yeah. So these include things like basic spell scrolls for first and second level spells. From a wizard spell list for you guys to pick up. The workshop across the way does have a blacksmith. He is part of the resistance, so he can certainly supply you with arrows, ammunition for your musket, Dario. And whilst he can't make magical gear, you can at least unload some stuff on him that you can then use to buy other things with.
Interesting.
And then lastly, the pub itself is running the intel for you. So I'll let you guys buy that in your spare time. I'll get the prices for first and second level spell scrolls so you know what you want to buy. And intelligence-wise, there is one major bit of intelligence to show you all.
Okay.
So this is not to scale by any stretch of the imagination. This is kind of the layout for a part of the town hall. So this bit here is the front gate, the wall around it with 4 guard towers, and then you've got the main building itself. There is another building further back that acts as like the actual office block itself, so if you need to go get your paperwork signed or stuff goes through internally, that's where it is. But all the gifts and major players reside in... Oops. I'm now recommending building. Reside in this building, which isn't to any particular scale. As if they just like give you a rough drawing of how it all looks.
Alright.
And with that, I think it's a good place to end it, because next session could be a bit manic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I believe so.
So,
And also, it will be starting probably on time next week.
possibly, if we start later, we start later. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, I'm guessing at this point we would have had a long rest.
Yes, yeah. 2 days is certainly well within long rest.
So I can certainly prepare, like, some spells for, like, paladin side of things.
Yep.
Sweet.
Okay.
Alright. And with that all said and done, we shall see you all next week for the...
Yeah,
well, possibly the end of the war.
Ooh.
possibly. And also, I would say don't go anywhere because I am taking just a little break on streaming, and I will be back soon as we get through one thing with my streamer colleagues.
That's cool then.
And I will be back in maybe half an hour or so.
Well, I'm sure my viewers would love to tune in for that, and for everybody else that won't be, we shall see you all next time. Bye bye.